Well, hello and welcome to Words and Music Recommendations with me, Pete.
And me, Susie B.
Ah, well, yet again.
We're not where we're supposed to be.
No, we were trying to get to a new sort of nature reserve we found, and it's up at Bourton-on-the-Water. Unfortunately, the traffic is so bad, we've got stuck in Stow because you can't get any further because it is just incredibly bad. So we're going to stop the recording in a bit and we're going to have a walk. There is another walk we can do here. And there's a bit down the fields, and there's a big water trough thing, which is an old thing, which we'll look at in a minute. So, I don't know, we're not having any luck lately with our words and music, but the traffic is just...
It's just murdering.
It's all the way from coming out of Morton in the Marsh. We were stuck in traffic. It must have taken us half an hour to get a literally 5-minute trip. It's just madness. So what we're going to do now is...
We're going to
go and have a look. We're going to stop now and then we'll be back in a bit. Okay, so we're at the other end of...
Right, I was rattling this alright.
Other end is still on the Wold today. Doing a little walk. Interestingly enough, Susan, something happened here, didn't it?
Yes, actually I'd say about here, a French gentleman called Ren, his name was Ren, he was on his usual midnight, well not midnight, I would say midnight one, it's just a nightly walk. He used to go around the town for a walk at night. He was a French gentleman and he lived, if you can see up there, you just see the police station. Can you see the police station?
Yeah, it's police station.
There was a hotel there, that's where he basically lived when he was here in Stow. He's walking up and down here doing his nightly walk.
This is getting to be a busy little stretch. Normally it's really quiet.
When he was attacked, robbed basically, mugged, whatever you would say in this day and age. And he was mugged, as I was saying, for his watch. It's only his watch. So basically, had on him was his watch. And and he was badly.
Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous.
I'll get there in a minute.
Really, really quiet.
Yeah. So he was badly beaten. Also, he was come upon by somebody else who was walking down the lane, carried to the hotel, which is now the police station, and where he later died. That story can be found in our book.
Oh look, more cars.
Mysteries and Murders. So if you want to go and read the whole story of what happened to Ren and the person that robbed him and murdered him, it's all in there.
Oh, look at somebody's posh house there.
And that actually includes a false arrest for two poor gentlemen for his...
Lots of money around the Cotswolds, you'll notice, and we do have a few famous people that live in this area. Obviously all the money, because occasionally you do see the odd Ferrari driving through town, and they film Father Brown, don't they, around the corner? We're going to have to go and visit that, I think.
If you come to Stow, don't forget the church has got some interesting features, which is on my other video you can look at. There is a memorial window in the church to a gentleman that was born here, but he was killed at Izumala.
Yes.
So that's an interesting story for you to go and have a look at.
It's just getting ridiculous. No, you know what, we come up here a while ago and there's hardly anybody about.
This is where we're going today. It's Monarch's way to the Wells, that's where we're going.
Yeah, now it's packed solid, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's just the way it is. It's always our luck, isn't it?
Yeah, normally there's nobody about, is there? I mean, when you're walking, there's never anybody about. Today it's getting ridiculous.
You see, look down here.
Now, look at this beautiful view.
There we go.
I'll take you over to see this lovely view in our beautiful Cotswolds. Look at that for a view. That is absolutely incredible. So yes, I have to get a photo of that, Susan, isn't I? I will have to get one on my phone, so I didn't bring my cameras today. It's too hot today, a beautiful hot day, but the wind's about, which is nice.
Is that cows up there I can see? Two white ones. Baby and a mum.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So music, I haven't chosen any music yet because I was meant to have picked a playlist,
But yet again, you forgot.
but yet again I forgot. So we'll say some music and then it'll probably be totally different
Yeah.
like it was last week.
Right, okay, so back to what I was saying about the church.
Hang on, I've got to pick some music. I just said
Okay,
that.
then, sorry, go on then.
Spandau Ballet Through the Barricades.
Didn't I choose that the other week?
Probably, yeah, but I'm picking it again.
No, and you forgot to play it, I was going to say.
Yeah, more than likely.
Right, okay.
So what would you fancy?
I have a think about it. I haven't thought. You suddenly
well-
sprung that on me.
All right,
I did.
we'll come back to the music in a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you go up to the church, there's the doctor who attended Wren is also buried there.
Yep.
He's buried at the front, so that's mentioned in our book as well. So there you
But
go.
no, I just don't know what's happening at the moment in Morton and the Marsh and Stow and Borton.
It's all the outer areas. It's all the outer areas. It's just a real pain.
Well, they've been resurfacing, but unfortunately with all the tourists, and another problem is what we've noticed in the last last 12 months.
Yeah, it's been terrible.
Normally, any day you come apart from a Tuesday, because Tuesday's market day and you can never park.
So you know that. That's
Yes.
just, you come this way on a Tuesday, don't expect to get
Yeah, because
anywhere.
we haven't got many car parks. We've got a small one and then you've got one at the train station which you really can't park in. You will get a ticket if you're not on the train because there's been a few cars who've ticketed in there. I don't know how they know you're not on the train, but I wouldn't risk it. £70 I do believe parking fine if you're caught or more.
Yeah.
They are meant to be building a new car park, but then there's been so much disagreement and argument because it's in an old building that they wanted to keep and use as like a hall, like to do like bingo, children's days, mothers and babies days. But unfortunately, as everything else, it fell through because obviously money, and the car parks going in half each apparently with the train station.
Yeah,
So they're
it's been
still going to
half bought by the council and half bought by the. I don't know how it's going to work, but it's bought half by the council and half by the railway people.
Yeah, so you're going to
So-
be able to park in there, but I suppose you'll have to watch where you park. It's just lately though, because of all the new housing estates going up in Morton, we can't park hardly ever anymore. When I come in the other day and the car park was packed. Before we used to be able to park any day of the week, no problem, unless Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now it's getting so bad here with the traffic and all the new housing estates, you just can't park.
No, it's just, I don't know.
We got some. Look, I don't know if you can see the views, but it's well worth a trip to have a walk around.
It's just
'cause
called Monarch's
beautiful.
Way.
Yeah, Monarch's Way. It's just round the corner from Stow. You can park in Tesco's. They got not actually
Yeah.
Tesco's car park. There's
There's an
one round
old
the back.
water well here as well. You come and have a look.
Yes, a water well as well.
Yeah, which is beautiful.
Yeah, it's an old water well.
And what was funny, last time we were
Susan's
up
going to
here,
have a paddle in it in a minute.
it's quite fun actually. It's clear water.
Well,
I don't know if it's polluted or not.
Did you paddle in it?
It's quite clean.
Yeah, that'll make you want to go, ooh, it's a bit muddy there.
It's beautiful.
We'll go around and have a look.
I suppose if you're brave enough, you could dip your toes in, couldn't you? No? Bernie and David and all could come up and paddle their little toes in, couldn't they?
Or Robert could do a bit of nude washing, couldn't he? Sure he would. Have a bit of a nude dip, Robert, in there for you. Be nice and cool. Cool you off a bit. Yeah, so I'll have a quick look up here. I don't know where this goes. It's on Farmer's Field. I'll get shot with a shotgun. Get off my field. As I said, we have been this way before, but never got stuck in traffic like we did today. It's been horrendous. It's well worth a walk. But as I said, I just don't know what's going on anymore with all this traffic.
I don't know where you've gone. Am I still on microphone?
A lot of electric cars now in
Pete's
our
gone up a
town.
hill, I've lost him. Hello.
Unfortunately-
Oh, hello.
Oh, Susan will be talking over what I'm saying and I'll be talking over what she's saying because we've got two separate mics on.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was just saying, my camera's peculiar. You might have to look at it. It's gone really zoomed in.
Oh, have you pushed that one? There's one button to zoom in. Hold on a minute, I need to... Yeah, I think you zoomed in. Try that.
Oh, that looks better.
Yeah, you pushed the button, she zoomed in.
You know, I've had this camera for donkey's years and I still don't know how to use it properly.
So we're going to carry on and do a little bit more of a walk, I think.
Yeah. We're both fit enough today, aren't we?
Yeah, my foot's not too bad, hurt a bit.
Oh, but funny enough, what I've done today is always something. I forgot the screw for me handle.
Yeah, so can you God, Susan and technology, she's absolutely
Okay, I'm not touching it no more.
hopeless.
I won't touch it, I promise.
So she's got a handle which has got the battery on.
That's why it went off.
And the
because
shutter.
Yeah. Look at this view.
And
Beautiful.
she hasn't brought the little
Oh, look at
attachment
these. These
through.
pretty. It's nice down here. You can hear the birds. It's really nice.
So I think we'll have go back to music, a bit of Marillion.
Yeah.
What should we have? Beautiful. I think we played that before. Assassin. That was one of the first Marillion tracks I ever heard. That got me into Marillion. Brilliant track, if you like that. What else should we have, Susan?
Uptown Girl.
Oh, Uptown Girl. Is that Billy Joel?
Yeah.
Okay, Uptown Girl, Billy Joel.
Oh, and Billy Joel again, Walking by the River.
Well, yes, because we're not walking by the river, but we're
No, but
walking
I thought
in the
this was a
Cotswolds.
good one. Okay, so now I've got a couple of things to say before I forget. I've written down, so if I do forget, I remember. I got them ready. Okay, so first thing, thank you for my birthday wishes last week.
Yes, that was nice.
That was nice, everybody. Yes. I also want to say, for my birthday, Pete made me a free ingredient, but can be added to. So it's not just free ingredients; it's more if you add to it. Banana bread. Oh, it is so gorgeous. Now, if you want to see how it's made, go to Pete's YouTube channel, which is Pete.
That is. Hang on, you caught me off
Digital
guard.
Footprints.
Oh, Digital Footprints, the Walking Explorer.
Yep. So that is well worth going and have a look.
I've also got another one which I've just changed
One of the other water things.
my name on. It used to be Pete's PS5 Adventures. Now it's just PS5 Adventures. Nobody's interested in that. It's just my gaming channel. But
That will want you to go to the middle.
unfortunately, nobody's really.
Can you hold that a minute, please, Pete?
We generally only get Bernie and David watching us. Michael's come in and Kerry, but that's it. Nobody's interested in our channel. They're not. They just don't want to know.
Well, we're
I
two
think the problem
idiots.
is, I think we don't fit in. That's the problem. We don't fit in with all of the other people, and you know what it's like. If you don't fit in, you end up like at parties. You're pushed at the side and you're left in the corner. And we're, unfortunately, we're always in the corner. We try our best. I know it's not professional. We're nowhere professional, and we're not as good as all these other ones that do all these putting the camera down and walking away from it, walking to it. I don't like all that. I think that's
No, we're just a pair of idiots.
not my thing at all.
No,
you know.
okay, so, cider. We've got to mention it's
yes.
made in South Devon, and it's
Yes.
called Lily's.
Lily's cider.
And it's made in South Devon, and it was unusual, but we thought we'd try it, didn't we? And it
Yep.
was passion fruit. Oh,
Yes,
it was
very
so
nice.
I know I don't usually drink, but Pete said, well, you know, don't matter, just this once because it's your birthday. Try a bit of cider, didn't you?
Yep.
So, it's one of those you could drink again, isn't it? And again and not notice.
Yes, and they also do a pineapple.
Which we've got to try. We haven't tried that one yet.
Nope.
So we might try this after the walk. So we'll let you know about that one
that's
next
a
week.
pineapple,
Oh, what
and
was
they
it?
do a passion fruit.
No, there was a couple of others, weren't we?
Yeah,
we didn't
I
pick them
can't
up,
think.
have we? But there are a couple others that we haven't picked up yet. Okay, so that was
Hold
the...
on, there's people coming.
Okay, go in the bush. We'll go in the bush.
Yeah. No, we need to think of something else. Luckily, she doesn't get anything like that. As I said, but she's still nervous because obviously all the abuse she's suffered, because she is a rescue cat. We didn't rescue her, and people say, "Oh, I got a rescue cat." Yeah, we got her from a rescue centre. So, but she had a lot of abuse, and I don't understand why people treat animals like that. It really makes me angry, and nothing gets done hardly about it. You know, maybe a fine or something, and it's not good enough. There's so many people ill-treating animals. So, you know, whenever you can, if you can, support any of the animal welfare people. You know, give them a donation, or you know, mention them in your videos or something. You know, give them a like.
Adopt their cats.
And have a chat. Yeah, adopt their cat. If you're going to adopt an animal, try to get a rescue one because it's really important. you know, that people rescue these poor animals. Anyway, as I said, I mean, I can't get over how cruel people are.
No, so
Well, it's not just to animals,
yeah,
is it?
so
They're cruel to people as well.
back to what we were saying about Luna being in a bad mood again. We took her to the vet, didn't we?
Yeah, she's all right, but
She's coming a little bit chubby apparently, so we've got to cut back on her treats and all. And she's not happy again, is she?
no.
And he did say if she puts any more on, she has to go on a special diet, and because she doesn't like
Yeah,
anything.
she won't.
He was
that won't
laughing. He said
work.
she will not like the diet that he'd put her on. So poor old Luna's now being very vocal, and she's sulking, isn't she, Pete?
Yes.
God, isn't she
Well,
sulky?
she can't have all her treats. She normally has quite a lot of treats. She'd rather eat treats and, you know, and her food, mind you, that's like me. I like to eat sweet things. I'd rather eat some cake than dinner. I'm not really in having dinners at the moment. I can't seem to eat anything. And I know Mum's having the same problem. She's not in, can't eat hardly any food,
No.
which is a pain. But trying to get in to see a doctor at the moment, going back to a moan, is I just don't know what's going on anymore. Before we used to get in within a week or two. Now they have this new system. You phone up. Well, if you phone up, you can't book an appointment. You've got to do it online, which is okay if you're, you know, all up to date with internet. But if you haven't got an internet connection or you're not interested in that, it's very difficult for you to get an appointment. And then the stupid thing is, they tend to either phone you back after you've done this online one to make you an appointment, or it's an email, then you've got to go back to that and then pick a date and a time. I mean, before you used to phone up reception, say, can I see Dr. So-and-so? You know, yeah, when would you like to come in? We've got a few appointments, blah, blah, blah. Pick an appointment and you're in.
Well, what was funny the other week,
It's complicated.
I had my eczema playing up, didn't I, on my back,
Yeah.
right? And I rang up to get an appointment, but we couldn't get one. So I was all diagnosed over the internet,
Yes,
wasn't I?
you have to take a photo, send it in, and they will
Sorry, I'm
get
just
back
giving a
to
bit
you.
of food to the animals.
Right, they will get back to you, which
So
they did.
yeah, and she said I've left some cream at the
But then if it,
she said, oh,
there's
this looks like so and so, and then
that leaves mistakes open to. That leaves a lot of mistakes open if they can't see you and personally talk to you and have a look. I don't think it's a very
well, I'm
good
still here, so it couldn't have been that
I don't
bad.
think it's a very good idea.
Oh, I fell over a tree.
Oh, I think are we coming down to a road, I think, now?
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like we're coming down to a main road. We've never been this far down this trail before, so this is interesting. Not quite
it?
sure how far we're down. I don't know if you're going to, again, like this words and music, because it's
a
mostly
Wilkin
talking.
area, Pete.
There's not much music we picked at the moment.
My Way, Frank Sinatra.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, My Way. Which way is it? My Way.
Hang on. Yeah, it's got to be.
Monarch's way is that way, so we can carry on a bit.
Or shall I see what we got down here, shall we?
We're not going to go too far though, because we need to turn back. But at the moment, I'm recording this on a new second-hand camera, a GoPro 13.
I don't know. I found a big barn.
GoPro 13.
Oh, it is a main road. We better go back. It's a main road.
Yeah, hang on. A GoPro 13. Now, I did have an Insta360 Ace Pro. But
it's a nice
there was
field.
one problem with that camera. It couldn't focus very close. So if you wanted to zoom in on something, like for instance, when we was up at the Rollright Stones, I was trying to get a close-up of the board that told you about it, and it came out all blurry, so it didn't have very good close focusing. I'm hoping this one does, so we'll see. This is a nice open field. So yeah, so Susan wants My Way, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, you have to have My Way if we're doing this.
I shall have, who shall I have? A bit of Massimo Peretti. I'll choose one of them.
Fantastic new album out.
Creatures of the Night,
Hasn't he?
part 1.
Yes.
And also link part 2.
Yeah.
I might actually, instead of linking Spotify, I might link them all on YouTube. It means there'll be a big list of YouTube videos to look at for music.
And you've got to go and look at Imaginarium, which is Laura.
Yeah. Palatsky.
Yes.
Yeah, we
She'll
can't
never
see.
forgive me for this, keep
No.
saying her name wrong, but they've
Yeah,
both
so-
got new albums out and they are
Imaginarium.
fantastic.
It's a new album out. I'll link that in the description.
Yeah.
Massimo has some new stuff out, and so
new
does
album,
Dominic
yes.
Sanderson.
Yeah, free.
So I shall link all them and I shall link some of my favourites, which would be Anna Black, Nuage,
Oh, I know.
Kate Nord.
I've got another Frank Sinatra one.
Oh, hang on.
New York.
New York, New York.
Yes.
Well, we're going to head back, I think, down the trail, back up to the car. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look what we got so far. See how much footage we got, and if we need to record any more. As I said, it'd be nice if you could tell us if you actually like this style or not. I know obviously a lot of them don't. As I said before, it's a shame. I'm sorry it's not.
Hang on, I need to stop a minute. My heart's
Yeah, I'm sorry it's not good enough. You know, it's not. As I said, there's all the other YouTubers on there.
Hang on, you might stop a minute. My heart's flipping.
Okay, well, I'm talking.
All right.
There's a lot of other ones on there that do a much better job than us, so I apologise for that. But I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll be back in a little while.
So I hope you're keeping up with the story so far. So here we go with part 4, The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. I fear thee, ancient mariner, I fear thy skinny hand, and thou art long and lank and brown as is the rib-sea sand. I fear thee, and thy glittering eye, and thy skinny hand so brown. Fear not, thou wedding guest, this body drop not down. Alone, alone, all alone, alone on a wide, wide sea, and never a saint took pity on my soul in agony. The many men so beautiful, and they all dead did lie, and 1,000 slimy things lived on, and so did I. I looked upon the rotting sea, and drew my eyes away. I looked upon the rotting deck, and there the dead men lay. I looked to heaven and tried to pray, but or ever a prayer had gushed, a wicked whisper came and made my heart as dry as dust. I closed my lids and kept them close, and the balls like pulses beat. For the sky and the sea and the sea and the sky lay dead like a load on my weary eye, and the dead were at my feet. The cold sweat melted from their limbs, nor rocked nor reeked did they. The look with which they looked on me had never passed away. An orphan's curse would drag to hell a spirit from on high, but oh, more horrible than that is the curse in a dead man's eye. 7 days, 7 nights I saw that curse, and yet I could not die. The moving moon went up the sky, and nowhere did abide. Softly she was going up, and a star or two beside. Her beams bemocked the sultry main, like April hoarfrost spread, but where the ship's huge shadow lay, the charmed water burnt alway a still and awful red. Beyond the shadow of the ship I watched the water snakes. They moved in tracks of shining white, and when they reared the elfish light fell off in hoary flakes. Within the shadow of the ship I watched their rich attire, blue, glossy green, and velvet black. They coiled and swam, and every track was a flash of golden fire. O happy living things, no tongue their beauty might declare. A spring of love gushed from my heart, and I blessed them unaware. Sure, my kind saint took pity on me, and I blessed them unaware. The self-same moment I could pray, and from my neck so free the albatross fell off and sank like lead into the sea.
Okay, so we're back recording a bit more. We're
I'm
heading
still
back.
alive. If they want
We
to
had
know.
to stop because Susan's heart was at 140. Mine's 120. Mine's not too bad, but then again, I had my tablets this morning.
Yeah, mine's just
My
fighting
heart
to.
ones.
Mine has this very bad habit of wanting to fight me to go fast.
Oh, then that's very windy. That might be picking that up on the camera. Or let me give that a quick clean. Sorry about that.
There's some interesting trees round here, aren't there, Pete?
Yeah, very nice.
If you like trees,
This is well worth a visit. If you come to Stow on the Wold, Monarch's Way, I'll find the name of the road and put it up. I try and put a little map up actually when I finish to show you whereabouts it is, because it's worth a visit. But if you don't know it's there, you wouldn't know. I think like Bernie's places you didn't know videos. This is one of them, I think. Sort of. You wouldn't know it's here. It's right out the way. Nice and quiet. There's a few people walking. Not too bad though.
No, it's nice. Not so fancy to see.
We're trying the best we can with the words and music. I know it's not up to the standard of a lot of people. As I said, they're more professional. They've got all the gear, all the recording stuff, the editing suites, and they do all these. I don't know. Sometimes I think they go too far, and it's too much. It's more like making a Hollywood movie.
Oh, this is nice. It's all knotted.
Yeah, and this one, nice trees. But you know, it's a shame because we are trying our hardest. But again, I think it's that thing. If you don't fit in, it doesn't matter what you do. Nobody's going to be interested, and sadly, I think we don't fit in. So nobody's really that interested, which is a bit of a shame for us and for the people that might want to see where we go. Anyway, I mean, if you don't like it, just tell us and we won't do no more. If people are getting fed up.
I think I might be upsetting people because, like, you know, you went to get subscribers up.
Yes, add into your YouTube.
Yeah, I'm getting them going down.
Oh, you're losing people.
Yeah, mind you haven't done too bad. You got 50.
Yeah, I'm on 50 at the moment, so thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel. Not many, not as compared to some of the others, but for me, I'm quite surprised I got to 50. So I didn't think anybody would like to listen to me speaking, because I don't like listening to my voice. But hey, where you go. Right, music again. I think we'll have a bit of Elvis Presley. Love Me Tender.
I said Hound Dog, but you didn't put it on before.
I did, I put it on last week.
Oh, did you put Hound Dog on?
I can't remember, I'm sure I did.
Jailhouse Rock.
Jailhouse Rock.
How about that?
Yes. A bit of Elvis Costello.
Falling down the rabbit holes.
Who should we have? What should we have from Elvis Costello?
You choose.
Okay, I'll pick one out. I'm not sure yet. So it's a nice day. It's a lot of wind about, but it's nice and cool because I don't like it when it's too hot.
Oh, Lou Reed, Beautiful Day.
Okay, we had that one. I do believe we had that one the other week.
Oh.
I should put it in again.
Well, I can't remember, can I? I've got a brain like a sieve.
Well, it's saying that the playlist might be totally different when I get back and I forget what we said.
Yeah.
That happened last week.
Oh, well, I mean, we keep saying we're going to write it down.
I know, I meant to write down the playlist and then bring it with me and I could read it off and then I would have had it. So next week I shall try and make the playlist before we go out. And then I'll already have the playlist and I can read it to you.
Well, we're not going to say where we're going now.
No, well at the moment...
It's not worth saying where we're going, we just go.
I said to Bernie we're trying a new place today. That didn't work out because of the traffic.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure.
This is kind of new.
Yeah, anyway, I think we'll sign off now and say thank you very much for... Oh, don't forget Bernie had been on, so I'll split the video in half and Bernie would have been on halfway through. So thank you very much, Bernie. Yeah. I mean, he was getting ready to go away and he still recorded us. I think we're on part 4.
We are on part 4.
Of his poem he's reading, which is fantastic. Doing an amazing job. So even if you just tune in for Bernie, it's worth listening to. Yeah,
just skip through us.
Then skip to Bernie. It'll be about halfway, but then this will be on the end of the video, so you already know that. So I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, thank you very much if you did watch. We do appreciate it. If you could give us a like, maybe subscribe. It could get better.
There's a bee on there.
I mean, to be fair, it can't get much worse, can it?
Oh, really? I don't know, it could.
So thank you very much, and I'll say goodbye for this week. Susan, you're going to say goodbye?
Oh,
or
yes,
you're
goodbye.
Just not going to say anything?
No, it's all right. I was distracted. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. Did you see a butterfly again?
No, I said a bumblebee this time.
Say yes. What? Come on.
What did I say?
Goodbye from me.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah, goodbye from me.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and take care.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Take care.